Good morning, Tidal Wave.
Good morning. Is Heather available?
Heather? Yeah, no one works here by that name.
Oh, I am so sorry. I must have the wrong information. Do you know who has the conversations about taking on 2 to 3 more water jobs next week?
Well, sure. Who am I speaking with?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even say that. My name's Audra. I'm calling with Water Restoration Marketing.
Okay. And you guys are looking for a company to take on water damages for you?
Yeah, it's what we. Maybe I should tell you a little bit about what we do. That might kind of help get us to the right place. So we actually partner with water restoration companies, and we only work with one person or one company in one area, and we get them people that are actively looking for water restoration services. So and it's an exclusive relationship. So it's kind of the opposite as most companies out there. But what we're doing right now is we're trying to find somebody in your area that we can work with in order to get those people that are actively looking for jobs over to you.
Okay. And your first name, I'm sorry?
That's okay. It's Audra.
And the name of your company?
Water Restoration Marketing.
Okay, let me see if the owner has a minute to speak with you, okay?
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She sent me a link.
Good afternoon, this is John.
Hey, John. This is Audra with Water Restoration Marketing. How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for asking. I was actually calling to talk to you about taking on 2 to 3 more water restoration jobs next week and the following week, kind of ongoing. Let me ask.
I want 2 to 3 a day.
We could do that.
No, right now, we currently handle 2 to 5 a day, but my capacity is probably about 10 a day.
Okay. So let me ask. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Who are you with? What's the name of your company?
So it's Water Restoration Marketing, and what I was calling to do was actually set up time with my specialist who can walk you through the whole program. What we do, just to give you an idea, is we work exclusively in areas with one company and one company only to get you people that are actively looking for water restoration services. So sometimes the easiest way to explain it, John, is to tell you what we're not. A lot of people are familiar with like Home Advisor or Angie's List. Have you worked with them before?
I'm on both.
You're on both. How's it going for you?
Home Advisor just sent me a water damage right now, so.
Oh, nice.
I'll pretty
That's
much
great.
let me tell you what. I'll tell you what I'm looking for. Well,
Okay.
First of all, because I get approached by companies like
Us
you.
guys, yeah.
And what is it you're offering me? Is it a price per lead that I sell? Is it a percentage price? What do you guys do?
So that's actually something that Johan, the marketing expert, would walk through with you. Let me explain a little bit more about how we do it. So we market water restoration companies only across the U.S., and we market you specifically. So we don't market ourselves, and then they come to us, and then we pass them off to you. And we don't market ourselves, and then we sell the leads off to 5 or 6 different companies. We literally make sure that the people, as they're looking for services, when they go online, they call you directly. So it's a little bit different because this is the only industry that we do. So we know what words to use, what words not to use, what detail to use, how to get the most return on investment for your money overall. So what I'd like to do, knowing that you want to take on an additional 2 to 5 a day, is get you in touch with my marketing expert, Johan, that I mentioned, and he can walk through the program with you. That way you can determine if it's something that will work for you, if it'll complement what you're doing, or if it's not something for you at all.
Okay.
So we have to have you in front of a computer because it is a customized presentation. It's not just, we just don't talk at you. We actually go through and get you some details specific to your area. What does your schedule look like, John, to have this conversation tomorrow?
Hold on one second.
Atlanta's Eastern, right?
Okay, so anytime after 2:30, I'll be available.
That doesn't work. Hold on one second. How about Wednesday from like 11:15 to 12:15 is when he's open right now. Sorry, the calendar fills up pretty quick.
That would work. That would work.
Okay. Do you want to say 11:15?
11:15 would work.
Okay. And John, what's your last name?
Myers.
MEYERS?
No, MYERS.
Okay. And what's your email address?
John, JOHN,
Mm-hmm.
T, Myers, and Myers is MYERS.
Okay.
Any idea, now, how long have you been working for this company?
Me, myself, I've only been here a couple months, but Johan, who you'll talk to, has been here about a year. You didn't finish your email address, though. I've got John T. Myers. That's what I have.
At AOL.com.
Okay.
But
And
you can't tell me anything about this. You know, when you leave somebody on the, you know, like if I'm buying a new car, you know, you got to be able to sell me that car before we hang up. The chances of selling it afterwards, I might reach out to someone else. So, you see what I'm saying?
I like that analogy. So the difference really in what we do and everybody else is, like I said, this is literally what we specialize in. So we work with companies that have a lot of other things going on, whether they are franchises, whether they're individual locations, and we supplement what they're doing. So it is getting people that go online looking for water restoration companies. They're not going off referrals. They're not going off their friends. They don't know who to call. We get them in front of you. Okay. So this is what we're going to do, John. I'm going to send you over, either myself or Johan will send you over an email. It's going to have a link in there for the presentation. Click on that link, but then you also dial in via the phone, just because it's always a better connection via the phone. And Johan will actually walk you through and get you all those details. So he'll get you all the bells and whistles for the car. Let you know exactly what it is. You guys can figure it out. Couple quick questions for you. Do you guys do water, smoke, fire, and also mold?
I try to stay away from the mold because it's really never covered by insurance. It's very tough.
Yeah,
Water,
I've heard that.
Smoke, that's what I love to do. And the thing about, and I'll tell you, like I'm going to tell you, or Johan, where is he from? Bulgaria, Ukraine?
I honestly don't know. We all work from. I work from my home in Arizona, luckily enough. So I know he's in the Central Time Zone. That's all I know. He doesn't have an accent, so I wonder if it's just his parents that are from somewhere else.
Not sure. Anyway, so I was looking at this right here. So I just saw it. It says it's cost per lead $275. But suppose we don't get that lead because they're just a tire kicker. Do I still have to pay that lead, or do I get a refund?
So that's something he can walk through. I'm really the high level person. I get you in touch with him, and he can go over all the options, because I think there's different plans and different options. The thing to remember, though, is we don't get the leads and then they're given to you. They go directly to you. So they don't even know that we exist. Does that make sense?
Sort of, yeah. But,
okay.
You know, I want to make sure they're good value. I mean, because that lead, I mean, Home Advisor is a hell of a lot cheaper than $275. And I just sold one right off. I think I paid $24 for my Home Advisor lead, and I just closed it. And it's on a flooded basement. So have him call me. If he wants to call me later today, I'll be more than available just for a few minutes, but have him check in with me.
Okay, well, Wednesday, we've got you down Wednesday at 11:15. I have one more question for you before you go. What is your role there at the organization? You obviously know a lot about what you guys got going on in marketing. Are you the marketing person?
No.
What's your role there?
Just the guy they call the head guy here. I'm the owner.
The head guy. You're the everything guy then.
I am.
Okay, perfect.
His deal has to be sweet enough for me to accept it, because I only give everybody one shot. If one shot don't make it work, then no need to keep going. So.
Well, yeah, we don't want to waste your time if it's not something that works for your company.
You got it. Cool.
Okay,
I appreciate
sounds
your
good.
help.
Well, thanks for your time, John.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. He was nice.